everyone will be able to hear you right now.
All right, cool. I don't know if you want to add everyone.
Yep.
I'll just wait.
No problem. Oh yeah, we're getting people in now.
Cool. Okay. Sorry, everyone. I was at work, so I couldn't come here straight away.
So where did you want to start?
I'm just gonna. I'll just wait for everyone to pop in here.
Yeah, we got 50 people still climbing.
Yes, I'm just gonna wait. Okay. This is pretty nerve-wracking. I won't lie,
Also,
guys.
for some reason my mic keeps going active. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, is there like, do I have background noise or something?
You've got like a slight background noise. Okay,
Weird.
so I'm gonna address everything. You guys are welcome to ask questions as well. I'm actually Australian. I'm not a Brit, I will say, so I'm really sorry if my accent is a bit weird. If you need anything to if you need any kind of clarification on words that I say, I'm very sorry. I'm very anxious. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I haven't wanted to really speak on this, simply because when just for a while, this has been circulating for a really long time. Ever since he came in EP, this is when it started circulating around. And to be fair, it was at account of his own actions. I mean, I wasn't really going around telling everyone, but when he came into the server and started to talk about my breasts is when I had to speak on him asking me for nudes. I didn't want people to think I sent him nudes, hence why the screenshots were taken. So yeah. So I'm just going to explain the entire story and from start to finish, okay? And from my side of things. You guys can make jokes all you want. I really couldn't give a shit. I'm not a softie, so yeah. Yeah, my voice is shaking. This is really nerve-wracking. So, you know, you have to know that Seth is a really big person within the YouTube community, and obviously he's got 700K. I'm just a person. You know what I mean? So it is a bit nerve-wracking. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to start. So when I joined Seth's server, I was actually going through a pretty shit time in my life. I was being bullied in high school and I wasn't going to school. So that's just the truth. My brother sent me the link to Seth's server. You guys might know him as Bucky. So that is why I joined his server. I actually didn't know who Seth was. I didn't know that he was a super famous YouTuber or anything. My brother just told me, oh, well, this is an anime community. So, yeah, I actually do have dyslexia. Anyways, next point. So yeah, I joined there. I met Seth. You know, a lot of the boys in the server were kind of, you know, they fawned over girls. There was a specific girl role called Thought, which I was given that role. So yeah. No, I have not potentially read what Seth said wrong. I don't believe that it's out of context at all.
Well,
anyways.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I can't recall how long I was actually in there. I'd like to say maybe a month max. I wasn't in there for a really, really long time. or anything like that. He tries to say we only spoke for a week or so. That's just simply not true. I was definitely in there at the beginning of June, and I believe I got kicked and banned for defending my brother at the by the end of June. So a month about, I would say. I did not send Seth nudes, okay? I would just like to say those. There is no deleted message in the screenshots. I did not want to answer him asking about my virginity. That's just not an appropriate question. I didn't want to answer that. So, yeah, it was... Yeah, I am a bitch. Anyways, yeah, so... What happened? He tries to say that it was a joke and that we were concocting some plan about Nate. That isn't true. It really isn't. So I wasn't very good friends. Why do people think I was a slut? Actually, I'm actually very happy to answer that. So when I was 14 years old, I was sexually assaulted. And the boys spread a rumor when I tried to come forward about that. And that's why I had to leave the school, because I was being harassed. Seth actually did know about this. So yeah. Anyways, that's the truth as to why I said that. I was indeed a virgin, for those who want to know. Not that it's fucking important, but yeah. Next question. So essentially, I just gained notoriety in his server literally for just being a girl, right? And that's just the truth. I had no actual reason why I should have, been so high up in the server. I could join any VC essentially. I can tell you about the falling out in a second. Just let me explain the story first, and then you guys can ask me questions.
Don't read the chat while you're explaining the story.
Yeah,
keep tagging you.
I'm going to try not to, but it's hard not to see, sorry. So, so I gained notoriety that way. I became friends with someone known as Cheese, and he was my main friend in that server. We weren't super close. Yeah, Cheese Fuckner. I think he may be in the screenshot that you guys have seen. He was an administrator in Seth's server. And that's how I got my first discussion with Seth. And that's when I, started talking to him. I would be dragged to their calls and we would just talk about anime and stuff. I wasn't a debater or anything like that. Like, I wasn't interested in that stuff. I just wanted to find someone or people, that really just enjoyed anime, because no one really liked anime back like in high school. They kind of found it nerdy and cringe. So I sat there and I was quiet in school. Anyways, so the discussion became when I remember this exact discussion. Actually, he was sitting in court and he was talking about having a threesome with someone in his Discord. The guy was a moderator and his girlfriend was open to having a threesome. He said that he was going to fly them out and they were going to have a threesome, blah, 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 whatever. I couldn't give a shit. But yeah, that's where that conversation started. And he was speaking about the moderator sending her nudes. And then he asked me for nude pictures, and I said I feel actually very uncomfortable with that. Like, I was very uncomfortable. I said I actually don't want to send nudes, and especially don't want to send nudes to someone to get higher up in the server. Like, the girlfriend's nudes were sent so he could get higher up in the server. If you were in the server, you would know that a lot of profane things were actually done on that server, like someone eating shit to get an admin role. That's not a rumor, that actually happened, and there is a video of that. So Seth probably still has it. He actually had the video saved. Yeah, I'm not joking, unfortunately. So there is a video somewhere there. I don't have it, but I know Seth did have it. So yes. And a girlfriend did send nudes so her boyfriend would get a higher role. And he was essentially asking me the same thing. Now, I felt very uncomfortable with that. You know, I don't want to send nudes just to fucking get a roll into Discord. Like, that's fucking cringe. So I said no. But he was like, you know, it'll just stay between us. I really don't care. And then he was asking, like, if I was a virgin. I don't feel comfortable answering that, you know? So that's none of his business. I was making him a banner at the time. So in the other screenshot, I was sending him pictures of the banner that I made. Now, I did try to look back on the time machine to find the video, and I mean to find the banner, but I wasn't able to find the banner like on there. So I'm not 16 anymore, but I was 16 at the time. Yes. My birthday was still 5-6 months away, I believe. So, anyways, next question. Or next part of the story.
Right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
If anyone has any questions about that, you guys are welcome to ask me questions about that part of the story, and I'm willing to continue further on.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually satire the wrong satire?
Yeah. I would suggest that people here, if you haven't, which it definitely appears that you have not, I would recommend you get in contact with a woman. You know, have interaction with a female that isn't your own mother. It would be helpful.
Why do you sound like you grind your teeth? I'm really sorry. I understand that my voice sounds broken. I am very anxious. I didn't even want to be involved in this entire situation, but obviously I was involved, and I'm really sorry that it does sound anxious. I actually have anxiety, so yeah, this is very, very fucking, you know, anxiety driving for me, but whatever, make fucking jokes, say I sound retarded. I fucking couldn't give a shit. I really don't care. A lot worse has been said, so whatever. Anyways, so when did this happen? So this happened in 2017. I was in year 10. That shows anything. Yeah, so that's when that happened.
Also, to respond to, can't find this.
Am I a man? I wish I was a man, because this shit probably wouldn't happen, but you know. Does anyone actually have any proper questions that they want to ask about that situation?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's attempting to say that we created this entire scenario as a joke. It was not a joke. I would like to state that right now. So the person he's saying that we were trying to quote-unquote trick was a man named Nate. Now, from what I found out from someone named Jerkus, who was also an administrator in the Discord, I received messages of them sexually degrading me in a higher up chat that I was not a part of. And I don't think any of the women were a part of that group. I think it was just high admins, and that was it. They were sexually degrading me in that chat. I mean, Nate was in particular sexually degrading me in that chat. So, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, it is nerve-wracking. Were you forced by Rakuzan to share your story? I was not forced by Rakuzan to share my story. The reason I'm sharing my story is because I continuously kept hearing Seth change his story, and I was really over it. Like I said, my story has been consistent literally since 2017, and it's really frustrating to hear them. Yeah, I actually do have proof of what I've said, because when I spoke to Abraham, I actually told him my story, and I sent him screenshots at that time, and it has not changed.
Which are the exact same screenshots that were provided in the document. Every screenshot provided in the document was originally sent by her to me.
This is not my original account. because I deleted my account due to the harassment from everything. Seth also deleted that original account, his original account as well. So the account Seth is on right now is not the account he wrote the messages on, and the account that I'm on isn't the one I wrote the messages on. Although I have been in contact with Discord, and I am attempting to receive the text chat from Discord itself. And if I do get possession of that, I will be posting it for everyone to see. So yeah, I have messaged Discord in regards to this, and so I'm just gonna try my hardest to prove it. Yes, we did message on Discord. Those messages were sent on Discord. Yes, I can actually show you the email that I sent. I'm happy to show the email that I sent. And I also messaged them on Twitter too. So give me 1 second. If you really want proof of that, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, so you can, so to answer your question in the chat there, I don't know what name you had, to be honest, I already fucking passed. But yeah, you can message Discord for either support or to get your old account restored, yeah.
Discord's response was just an automated one, which is really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, shouldn't I make like you can I'll make a section for you to post shit so it doesn't get buried.
Sure. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm definitely okay. Where can I post these at? Sorry.
Let me just make a section and then.
Yeah, just let me know when that's done.
I just need to make it so that no one can actually type in there besides. I don't know.
Now, yes, Ace. Oh, I can send them here. Okay, thank you for that.
Oh, did he do something? What did he
do? He has locked the channel, I think, for only higher ups post things. Okay, so those are the messages I've both sent to Discord. I'm just waiting on an automated response. So as soon as I get those, I swear to God, I will post them here for all of you to see. So, yep.
They deleted?
Yeah, I think someone deleted them. Oh, my IRL name. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It's all over social media. It's all over social media. It doesn't matter. Anyways. Yeah, I'm good. It's everywhere. I can remove it if you really want. Okay, hold on. Let me edit these now and just cover up my name. Okay. Does it have anything else on there? Okay. Sorry about that. I just don't care about it, hey. All right, let me repost. Sorry about that.
Yep.
There. There's a bunch of pedophiles on Discord.
He already got banned. There's no point even responding.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to just.
Okay. I just feel like that was, they say I have dyslexia, but
that was literally unreadable. Yeah, I don't know. This dude's a little fucking idiot.
Yeah. Okay. So, does anyone have any questions? You can unslow the chat.
If you have genuine questions, go ahead.
Like actual genuine questions, so I can give you as much information as possible that I can physically and mentally remember. Does Seth know that this call is happening? I don't fucking know. Maybe he does. Is what I'm saying is true? Yes. What I'm saying is 100% true, and it really frustrates me because he has changed this. He's changed this story 3 times now. Why did you delete the account? Because I received so much harassment. I did not send any nudes. Aside from this drama, are you doing okay? I'm okay. But yeah. Did you know he was 18 plus? Yes. So I had heard. Now I don't know what his age actually is. He will never sit there and admit to what his age is. Sorry. But from my knowledge, I knew him to be 20 plus at the time. Like that's my knowledge from what I knew. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not a debater. I'm not going to sit there and debate Seth. I'm not going to debate my predator and what he did, especially when he continues to lie. He's provided no evidence in regards that it is a joke, because it never was a joke. Seth is a fucking liar. He's changed his age like 8 different times. If you go to his Twitter, he's changed his names like 100 million times. Like he says he's 17, he said he's 15, he says he's 18. Like what the fuck is his age? Who fucking knows? Why did you talk now? I have spoken up before, but once again, people just sit there and shit on you and attempt to say you lie and all that shit. I have actually not spoken to Seth. I actually did report those messages to the police. But I can't change. Am I obese? Yes. Where do you stand from your brother and Trini? From what I know, that Trini and Bucky aren't very. It's actually not legal. So the distribution of child porn is actually illegal, and any nude photos are actually illegal to anyone under the age of 18. At least where I live, and at least where Seth lives, it's definitely illegal as well. He hasn't proved us wrong. I would actually like to see his evidence. If anyone can post it in the chat, any evidence that he has, I would like.
Well, the thing is he can't prove it wrong because he stated it himself in the screenshots provided. He says that the act would be illegal if he were to distribute it. So he would be going against his own word if he said that. So, yeah.
He said he was a pedo. You want to know what's really ironic about that is literally last night, he was speaking to someone about how it was all bullshit. So, like, it's kind of ironic.
Well, as was stated in the doc, right? Like, Seth's story has been inconsistent since the start. He's gone from arguing that the screenshots were fake, to arguing that they were real, but that they were a joke, then arguing that they were real and a joke that you were both in on. His argument shifted over time.
I do not want Seth to be doxxed. Trini's statement, okay, I have literally spoken to Trini probably 6 different times about this, and I'm probably happy to get Liam on here. Trini is so wishy-washy on this actual topic. He sits there and he says, well, yeah, this is fucked up. Like, he's a predator, he's this, he's that. And then because I don't have a good relationship with Trini, now he's going to sit there and say, oh, it's not true, it's not this, it's not that, blah, blah, blah. No one can sit there and say the messages are fake. Like I said, Seth's rich enough. If he wants to hire a forensic analyst and prove that they're fake, he can do that. But the thing is, he won't do that because they're not fake. It's as simple as that. It wasn't a joke either. I don't know if you guys have seen the messages between Nate and I. I've actually recorded my screen chat with Nate. He was an abusive prick. So, yeah. Well, they can analyze the text messages to see if there's any, anything. Can you prove what you say? There is a document out there that does prove what I say. Yes. I talked to Seth for about a month. If you guys want to post the document, please. I don't think a lot of people have.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
But some people are asking for it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Nate is the person that Seth is attempting to say that I was joking with him about it. No. So Nate actually went to my high school. He dropped out though. So I actually never got to meet him, but he did go to my high school. He was my age, and they're trying to say that he had a crush on me or something, and that apparently we were trying to make him jealous. That's not true because I didn't even really talk to Seth that often. And, you know, he tries to say that we're not really good friends, which was true. So I don't understand why we would sit there and concoct a plan to, you know, trick Nate, which I didn't even really talk to that often. Why are you breathing so hard? I have anxiety, and this situation is obviously makes me very anxious. Can you explain the falling out? Yeah, sure. I actually don't remember the falling out too well. But essentially, I believe Liam got into an argument with somebody. That's Bucky, by the way. And I'm really sorry about my dog. Liam got into an argument with someone, and they got into a little bit of a beef, and Seth banned Liam. Now, what caused the falling out was me sticking up for Liam, and saying that it was like how he treated Liam was wrong and disgusting. And yeah, I definitely don't want Seth's stick. Just so you know, I like dark guys, and Seth is fucking white. So, anyways.
Also, I've been letting a lot of like these comments fly because as toxic as they are, they're pretty much standard for Rakuza. You know.
Yeah,
but,
no, they're standard and they don't bother me whatsoever.
Yeah, but this one particularly, I'm bordering on banning. I see one person, but I think I won't.
I would like it if people weren't to post my photos in chat, please. Yeah, I would like you like not to do that. That would be appreciative. But yeah. Okay, hold on. How do you feel about this situation after all this? I actually used to look up to Seth, but after looking what he did, I'm devastated. Essentially, I didn't really want to speak out on this. You guys can ask Try Harder. I actually roasted the shit out of him because I keep getting angry that people keep coming to me about this Seth situation. Why didn't you block him right when he asked you for nudes? Like I said, I don't know if you have you, I don't know how old you are, but when you're, 16 years old and you're going through a hard time, like all I wanted was a friend, and I didn't send any nudes. So like, I've spoken about it before. So everyone's saying like you've just come out like in 4 years, like 4 years later. That's actually not true. I spoke about it literally 2 months after when he came into a place called Empress Palace.
We spoke about it at the time. We spoke about it several times after that in private conversation with a lot of people. We've posted it in public servers before. We've talked about it in public before. The reason why we were apprehensive in talking about it is because of the exact reaction we would expect from people who were, well, you know how it is. Like, I mean. Also, yeah, I've been speaking all day, so I'm going to sound kind of like, ugh. Yeah.
Sorry, my dog was going off its head.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. Yeah, so I mean, it's one of the positions that people seem to have, right? Is that they seem to argue that your story was inconsistent, and I pointed out in the document that there was never any actual instance that was given where there was an inconsistency in your story.
Yeah, I would like to know where the inconsistency lies.
Yeah, like, can anyone give me a single example of an inconsistency in her story?
Apart from like Trini just saying it, which we've proven what Trini said. Trini's kind of exaggerated. I would like to see where I said that Seth was going to fly me out and fuck me. I've never said that.
So an easy way to identify. So how you identify inconsistencies is you look at someone else. Well,
let me provide the inconsistency. Yeah, let me provide the inconsistency, Abraham. Are you gonna let me? Yeah, are you gonna let me?
No, because you didn't let you didn't.
Okay, let me.
You didn't let me. Y'all kicked me out and banned me from Seth's server when I was going to speak to him. So Absolutely not. You will. If I was not afforded that privilege, then you will not be afforded that privilege here. It's only fair. Yeah, what's up, Jade? Dude? You're gonna move back to the audience, my guy.
You could probably close your DMs. Yeah, I probably should, but I fucking can't. Yeah. Serious question. No serious questions.
No one gets in here.
Okay.
How
did you meet Seth when you're not a debater? Okay, I've already explained this, but essentially I wasn't going to school because I was being bullied and school wasn't a good place for me. And my brother invited me to the community. So I actually, like I said, I didn't know about Seth or anything like that. I had never been on Discord before either. So this was my first interaction on Discord, in
Wait. Can I respond? I'm going to respond to the question real quick. Bro, you have to let him provide an inconsistency if you say that there was an instance. He's more than willing.
Can this Koji guy stop doxing my stuff, please? It's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, if you
I've already asked you not to send my shit, dude.
Yeah, if that happens again, then well, you know what to do. What I was going to say though is, yeah, sure. So if he wants to give inconsistencies in the chat, he's more than willing to. The reason why I'm not letting anyone else in here is primarily due to the fact that, I mean, look at the title. It's called Satire Story. I think it's her time to tell her story, and if people want to dismiss it or go against it, they're more than willing to in the text channel. Additionally, I was not allowed nor afforded the right to respond to Seth when he was making egregious and incorrect claims about my document. So why on earth should I afford others a right that I was not afforded in this instance? I have absolutely no reason to.
I'm not the only person to come forward either.
Yeah, you're not. Furvance came forward as well, though she didn't have
Furvance came forward. She was she's actually been on Seth's channel. You can find that video.
Bats. They banned me for Bats. They banned me for spamming, yet they did not ban the numerous Seth drones spamming in the chat because their spam was in support of Seth. Okay. If you're gonna ban people for spamming, then you should ban anyone for spamming, regardless of what they're spamming, right? So now, if they were being consistent, then I wouldn't have an issue. But
no, I do not have an OnlyFans. Because it's not a debate, dude. Like, Adam, you're sitting here saying, like, why don't you sit here and battle this out? This is something that happened to me that literally fucking bothered me for a very long time. He came into EP and tried to publicly humiliate me and attempt to say that he had my nudes and sit there and say that he was, he's seen those pepperoni nipples or whatever, or pancake nipples, whatever he fucking said. And he came in and said that shit just to embarrass me. And he didn't think that I would sit there and send those screenshots to prove I didn't send any nudes. I was getting so much hate in that chat, like at that time, because people thought that I was a clout chaser and that I sent him nudes. When I sat there and said, no, I didn't send him anything, no one believed me. So I literally sent those screenshots. That's why they were taken. I just know Seth is over the age of 18. I've heard a million different ages. Like I said, at that, I'm not backtracking. I haven't backtracked once. I've heard Seth's age change a million different times. When I was 16, I heard that he was in his 20s. Early 20s, not late 20s, not like 28 or anything like that. I'm pretty sure he was like 22, 23, or 21, something like that.
By the way, how much longer do you want to go?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of getting the same questions over and over again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, like...
Also, I'm here because I'm an admin. Actually, like...
Seth is not 18. Moderate. He's older than 18. Do you feel as you have a responsibility to... No. why should it be a 16-year-old's responsibility to confirm someone's age? That's like saying, okay, well, let's, for example, say, okay, it's a fucking 14-year-old. So are you 20, dude? Why should I have to confirm his age for him to ask me for nudes? You know what I mean? He knew I was 16, by the way. He mentioned it multiple times as well. I don't have to ask him what his age was. I wasn't attempting to get anything from him.
All right, there you go.
No offense, but if all this shit happened, why are you still on? I literally made a new Discord, dude. Like, that's what you don't get. Seth is not 15 years old. He's changed his age 100 million times. Can we put this on slow mode so I can actually read these questions?
Yeah, we need to activate slow mode. I don't know why it was deactivated. Turn it on like 1 minute, because like
I didn't even know Seth was a super famous YouTuber when I first joined the server, dude.
20 seconds is barely noticeable. Like I'm pretty sure it's on like
2017.
Pretty sure it's on. No, it's on like 15 seconds.
I don't even have like a huge platform or anything like that. I have actually spoken about it before. But yeah. I have not engaged with Seth since then. I literally haven't spoken to him. Who texted who first? He actually texted me first.
Mm-hmm.
Seth was not 15. At that time.
Seth and a recorded conversation.
Server. We met in his server. But don't you think it's still important to ask for age? I knew Seth was over age, but how am I supposed to control Seth asking me for nudes? Like, you're victim blaming. It's very stupid.
This is victim blaming, yeah.
How am I supposed to control him asking me for nudes? I'm just responding to someone's question.
Yeah.
I actually left the server. Never said I hate white people, by the way. Because he said he was an adult at the time, and everyone in the server also believed him to be an adult at the time. And another girl that came out, Fervens, also believed him to be 21 when she was 16, and she's a year older than me. I didn't actually start this entire situation. I was approached by Tryharder and somebody else, I can't remember who, in a different server. And I actually sat there and I said that I don't really want to be involved in this. I'm over people bringing this up. That's what I was like, that's what I kept saying. I didn't tease him whatsoever. I'd like to see where I said anything that was teasing him. I'm happy to submit this to the police as well. No, I don't want to talk to the guy that literally preyed on me, and I don't want to sit in a call where he's going to attempt to gaslight me. I did send it to the police online, like through an anonymous tip-off, but I wasn't approached. I did give them my details, but yeah. I don't want any money or anything like that. I don't even want to destroy his career.
Whoa, hey Jade, what are you doing there, buddy? Why are you doxing other people? I'm gonna have to. What's the? Is such thing as? What's the?
This isn't a mediating type of thing.
Oh my god.
This isn't a mediation type, experience. Like, this isn't a fucking like, debate. This isn't fucking Naruto versus Goku or some fucking shit like that. It's a really important situation.
I'd like to wait. Can let me address Adam real quick? I'm trying to see why Abraham tried and you don't just hop in VC. Well, I don't know about Satire, but I mean, I was in Seth's stage. He banned me from his server, so that's why. If that's what you wanted to know, that's why I didn't, because I wasn't allowed to. But yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to. Something that's going on with you, dude. I don't know what's your problem. I don't know what Fairvan's did to you. I'm not even cool with it right now, and that's pretty messed up.
Important, but your ass could be lying. I'm not lying, and there is a document out there with as much evidence. Like I said, I've contacted Discord, and I'm going to wait for them to reply to me, and I'm going to attempt to get these chat logs from Discord itself. You can ask whatever questions you want in chat as long as they're appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Which is very difficult considering, well, yeah.
Well, you guys are attempting to say that they're fake, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just sitting here and I'm trying to say, you know.
Yeah.
I do watch anime. This isn't about jail time or anything. Like, it's not about that. I'm definitely not doing it for the clout. Like, I really didn't want to do this. There's no fucking clout. Like, all I'm getting is hate. So, like, what am I gaining from this situation?
Yeah. What genuinely, like, okay, let's look at this from the clout angle, right? Like, what is being gained right now? There's a chat full of people right now, the majority of whom are, well, you can read the chat for yourself. Like, is there genuinely anything that we gain from this process going on right now?
He definitely did do it to similar to other women, as Fervens came out, and said.
Yeah, Donnie says, "Let me get in stage." No, Donnie. I'm going to be consistent. If you want to type out a long response, you can. I'll even slow down the chat so you can actually, actually get read.
That's because Seth continuously sat there. There's no publicity or notoriety. I'm not getting anything but hate from this.
What part of staying in the audience don't you understand?
My favorite anime is Ballroom Inyosuko. It's a sports anime. Anyways.
I didn't kick you. Well. Actually, hell, Ace, check DMs.
If I said I will be reporting it to the police, because do you think he paid people to back him up? Towards his end of the speech, he got 2 people on stage and he would give them $300. Are you joking? I do like haiku. Are you actually joking? Did that actually happen? Or I know that he has messaged some people and he has asked what they want so they wouldn't come out against him. So.
I don't know why I'm up here.
Can I say something real quick? Just clear some shit up.
Yeah, sure.
Even
you know what?
Even let me turn you down real quick.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, continue.
Even if Seth was just asking Satire for nudes, it's still illegal until she's 18. So it doesn't matter if she was 17 and he was 20. It doesn't matter.
17 anyway.
Well, regardless, you could be. I don't really give a shit regardless of that. But it's just, I don't understand what everyone's saying. Like, oh, what was Seth's age? What was Seth's age? It doesn't really matter, because what actually matters is Satire's age in this situation, not Seth's, because she wasn't 18. Therefore, she can't send nudes, because in Australia, that's child porn. If you send nudes under 18, even if it's age of consent, it's still child porn. If you're in possession of it, it's child porn. So I don't understand why everyone's asking, oh, what's Seth's age? And people, I don't know who was posting it, but like the famous people's Seth being born in 2004. His YouTube channel was created in 2009. Like, what the fuck? Come on, like, it's just, I don't understand. It's just...
He actually changed that himself, I'm pretty sure, as well, to show that
well, anyone can edit it, so it doesn't really matter. But
I didn't lie about the context. He actually has no evidence to prove that it wasn't an inside joke. I actually have evidence that proves it wasn't an inside joke, as per the document.
Also, Jackson, did you want to say anything else? I actually probably shouldn't even have anyone else up here, but I guess.
Can I say just one more thing, and then I'll just get off the stage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Why be better?
Oh my god.
I'm not here to debate. Like, that's the thing. I'm not in here to sit here and debate like people.
I think you said. Did you say white people? Yeah. Wait,
yeah.
Did you say white? Okay. What to say?
I'm only in here to explain like my side of the story. You don't even have to believe me. Like, that's the thing. The thing is, he hopped in court and he was blatantly lying, and I heard about that, and yeah, it actually really hurt me. Like, and I was at work and I heard about it, and I really wanted to hop in call then, but I couldn't because I was at work. I never said Seth was gaslighting me.
You said that he would gaslight you, most likely, if y'all were to speak.
I know that I sound really dumb in this moment. It's because I am very nervous. Like, you guys have to understand that I'm going against someone that has so much more notoriety than me. I work with children with disabilities. That's my job. I didn't approach Seth. He approached me. I got pulled into the call, like I said, because I was a female. So yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Swaggy. You're a good guy, dude.
Do you want something to happen to Seth or no? I just want him to stop lying. That's what I really want. Him sitting there and consistently saying that there's hidden context. Yes, he did do this to nearly every female that joined the server. He would give them a thought roll too.
It's also just, exactly. This permeates this causes an issue because it normalizes the idea that content creators can sort of have the power over people to do things like this without any repercussions. It sets a precedent, a dangerous one, and I wrote about this in the document too. I think that if Seth doesn't take accountability for what he did, then that sends a message to others that they don't have to take accountability either for what they do.
I'm in call for further clarification.
Absolutely.
What?
Big Bird said she said he had no clue about fame and power. What power dynamic you talking about? I'm referring to his current power dynamic. I'm not talking about what power dynamic she was aware of at the time. I'm saying that if Seth now sees that he can get away with doing what he did because he is who he is, then that sets a precedent, regardless of whether she knew that or not. I'm pretty sure you did know he was a popular YouTuber at the time, right? I don't think you ever said you didn't know that.
Not when I first joined, I didn't, but I found out when I was in. No, I actually didn't when I first joined. Liam just told me it was like an anime community. So
either way, that wasn't even the point that I was making. I was just saying,
I think he had about 200K at the time. That's still a fucking big channel on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like,
let me just respond.
People were sending videos of them eating shit for roles in his server.
Also, Adam, since you posted that 3 times, I'll respond to it. We've also tried that, but usually it always ends up going to a bickering fest over what a neutral server is, and then it just makes everything even more of a time waster. So I get your suggestion. I understand the desire to just hash shit out and put an end to it. I completely understand that. I want that more than probably anyone. But besides...
What? Okay, can I just say something? Everyone keeps saying when he asked for nudes and did all that, why didn't you just leave? I specified that I did not want to send anything. So please tell me how is my response wrong?
Yeah.
I did stop talking to him. I had friends in that server. I was friends with Cheese.
Yeah. It's not, and also additionally, it's very easy to make these type of assertions with hindsight. It's very easy to say what you would have done if you were in that situation. But when you're in the moment, when you don't have time to think and assess, then it's not necessarily as easy as it seems now. So just because it seems easy, well, why didn't she just leave the server? Well, like she said, she had friends there. That might seem like it might seem like a no-brainer. Like, hey, well, they'll probably leave too if something really fucked up is happening to you. But that doesn't really cross your mind when you're in the moment. That's just something with hindsight.
I would like to know how I seemed desperate. I mean, I joined, like, I didn't do anything. Why didn't you go to the police immediately when he asked? Well, one, he was someone that, like, I would have at the time probably considered a friend. Like, and please tell me, like, how would you feel as a 16-year-old in that situation? Like, I didn't have mental clarity in that situation. Like I said, I was being bullied at school, and this was like my first safe haven, essentially, right? And he knew about this stuff. Like, he knew. So
these are a lot of like questions as to like what the person who's at the brunt of this should have did, but not a lot of questions about like instead of questioning like why Satire stayed, why don't you question why the adult said what he said to begin with, right? Like that shouldn't that be what you're questioning? Shouldn't the questioning be towards the adult who was cognitively, like, at least like in terms of development, should have been cognitively superior, like more discernible, have a higher level of maturity? Shouldn't the questions revolve around him and not?
Did you have a boyfriend older than Seth, or was that someone else? So Seth or Trini, I don't know who it is attempting to make a claim that I was dating Cheese. I actually have evidence from Cheese himself. I actually messaged him the other day on Facebook. I haven't spoken to him since then, and he confirmed that I was not dating him. Now, they're attempting to say, well, because I was apparently and supposedly dating Cheese, then why wasn't that an issue? The thing is, I wasn't dating Cheese, and it's a fucking lie, as per everything Seth says. So, if you send nudes, he ever threatened to send them, just charge him for extortion. I never sent him nudes because I'm not a moron, but he did attempt to say that he had my nudes to embarrass me, and I truly believe that if I had sent him nudes, which I wouldn't, that he would have posted them and sent them to people. Yeah, I do believe that.
Also, Noni Jir, I don't know how to say your name. I find your logic kind of iffy because if you say Stephen so therefore more responsible, aren't you saying that we take his word? Well, if he were a responsible adult, sure, but he wasn't a responsible adult, hence why he made the comments he made to begin with. If he were a responsible adult, those comments would have never been made, right?
The reason I am on Discord is because Seth also joined Call on Discord. Why is it okay to hear one side of the person's story and not mine?
Yeah.
Can you guys post the Discord again?
No weird shit. How old is you? 19, buddy.
Are you going to go to the authorities now? Because, Aboriginal Blaze, Seth got in to a call, like, and spoke about his side. I don't understand why it's such a huge problem when for me to jump in a call and explain myself.
Well, you're getting so much clout, right? Like, look at all the clout in the chat you're getting.
Look at all the love I'm getting.
It's not.
I believe his response to him saying he's got pics. Someone said Seth got pics or something as a joke. He's like, yeah, I got the pics. What are you going to do about it? No, he said he wouldn't send the pics because it was illegal.
Yeah, like, so someone actually, it wasn't that someone, yeah, so another user in the chat was like, yo, can you like send the picture? Like, just send it, bro. And he was like, no, that would be low key illegal. Right.
So he knew it would be illegal.
Yeah.
I have contacted.
If I need proof he's an adult. I literally did you read the document, my guy?
Yes, I'm 20 now.
Had an entire section dedicated to Seth's age. I am 19 years old. Was that fucking Dream? Oh no.
Yes, I do have a job. I was just speaking about it. How are you 20 but act like a 13-year-old insecure girl? Can you specify how?
Yeah.
You weren't getting this much hate before Seth's response. I believe it's because Seth sat there and added supposed context, even though he's provided no proof. Like, people want to sit there and say, where's the proof? We obviously have it in a document, and he's attempting to sit there and, say that there's context. Well, please give us the proof to this context, but there is none because he's a liar. It's as simple as that.
Also, okay, Saucy Boom asked me a question. I'll just answer briefly. Seth says you and him had beef for years. Care to elaborate on that? Maybe he considers what we have to be beef, but I don't really think about Seth that much. The only reason I'm thinking about him now is because, well, people have gotten me on board with this whole thing going on now. But otherwise, like, I just kind of disliked Seth for what he did and kind of just being a creep, but it was never hatred. In terms of when we first met, I didn't really enjoy his presence. I think he was just kind of an egotistical, I think he was just kind of dumb. But I never really hated him. I mean, I met a lot of dumb people on social media. He didn't stick out to me as particularly stupid. But that's basically it. I mean, there was no like beef besides just him being creepy and me thinking that he's creepy. If you want to count that as beef, then like sure, but that's just any reasonable response to what he did. Like, but yeah, I don't hate Seth.
Okay, if getting genuine hate is you can claim extortion. Yeah, I understand that. Obviously I'm getting genuine hate. Will you stop sending it to the police? So you want me to just not send it to the police? Like what? Didn't he provide proof by giving him examples of saying weird shit back then? Yeah, but within the context of the actual conversation, it wasn't just weird shit. He was telling me about how a girl was sending him nudes so her boyfriend would get a higher role in the Discord. He used to speak about how he was going to plan a threesome with them. Like, I remember this super vividly. So within the context of him asking me for nudes, he was saying, well, this won't go anywhere higher. And I was like, no, I don't want to send you nudes to get up higher in the Discord. Like, that's stupid. Like, it's a fucking Discord. Why would I send nudes? Yes, there is proof in the document. There are screenshots.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, sure. Like, you don't like. Do you need me to send it again? Like, I don't know what's wrong.
I don't have the old messages. Like I said, I've contacted Discord.
She's attempting to recover the account, but we'll see.
Did you get hate before or after you left the server? I got hate before I left the server because I was defending my brother at the time, who was a 13-year-old boy. He was copping a lot of shit, and I'm very protective of my family. So I left, and I essentially said to Seth that he was a fucking shitty friend because he just let Liam get shit on for no reason and me get shit on for no reason. And that is the essential beef. Like, so... And then he's come into EP like saying that nude stuff.
Yeah.
I have showed evidence a million times. Can you just post the document?
Yeah, I've sent the link like, holy fuck. Like,
yes, I'm 20 now.
You people feel like grade 1 or something? Like, what? Fucking read? Like, holy shit.
It's been 24 hours since I've contacted.
Also, I love this like spoof. I like this spoof Seth account in the chat. That's like fucking making sus statements. Keep it up, dude. That's hilarious.
The stuff in the document has not been debunked with actual textual proper fucking evidence.
So wait, so actually just to briefly cover that debunk, though I wasn't actually allowed to hear a lot of it because I was instantly banned upon joining, and then I was also banned when I tried to join an alt. But from what I pieced together, based on what I was able to hear when someone else streamed it for me before they were banned, essentially Seth was just stating over and over again that what he was saying was a joke. That was the extent of his logic. That was the extent of his argumentative ability. Now again, maybe he had some super secret amazing argument that I missed out on because he was constantly banning me and preventing me from hearing what he had to say. But if that wasn't the case, then maybe, I guess he didn't say anything, right? Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait. Okay, well, shit, dude. I'll check out that super amazing argument. Are you going to respond to his response? Go ahead.
I'm trying to read some of these. But how did Seth approach you about the nudes? I feel like I responded to this. He was talking about how a girl sent nudes in the Discord to get her boyfriend up higher as a moderator. Lots of people send obscene shit to get higher up Discord roles. to get into certain chats. Now, I did have a pretty high up role just by being female, and he essentially asked me for nudes, and I said, well, I don't feel comfortable with that, just to get a higher place up in the server, and that's what I said. Then he asked me if I was a virgin. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was the context to why you can ask for them. Also, yeah, I feel like a lot of these questions are just repetitious in nature, like because people either don't listen or just didn't read.
You're strong for coming on stage. Thanks. Could you contact? I have, like I said, I haven't been in that Discord for, like, I haven't been in those Discords for like 4 or 5 years now. Like, I don't know the people in Discord.
Also, Huey and people keep posting that screenshot. If you want to know who it is, then just compare it to his current picture. Jade, you kind of just doxed someone, so I definitely don't want you on now.
What?
Yeah.
There's literally people posting Seth's picture.
Yeah, and it got deleted. Yeah, it's being deleted. I'm deleting it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna like get rid of them?
Yeah, I am. I'm the one. Like me and Ace are the ones deleting them. Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems weird that you're like talking about this, but don't want to converse with anybody. You're like,
I was just here to spare my story.
Yeah.
I'm not here
Yeah,
to
so-
sit here and
so-
argue with anyone.
tell me
Yeah,
why
so-
I'm wrong, but we're not gonna let anybody up on
Yeah.
stage.
No. So you're able to tell her why she's wrong, like in
Got it.
textually. Now the reason why I don't let anyone on stage, and I've said this to Ace multiple times, and you can I think you can understand like
Mhm.
when the initial like response that Seth did was made, right? Seth banned me from the server and did not allow me to speak on the stage on both my main account and an
What's that
alternate
have to do
account.
with me?
Yeah, so I'm not I really shouldn't have let that other guy on because I'm not letting anyone on the stage
What
for
does that
that
have
reason.
to do with
It
everybody?
has nothing.
not being
It has nothing to do with you specifically. I don't.
So
like,
So it's just like you're angry at Seth. That's what it is. So you're taking your anger out on everybody.
not particularly. No, I think it's more that Seth was allowed to have a space where he could permeate his arguments without opposition, and I believe that, and only to be fair, that we should be allowed to.
Also, they didn't let you on.
You didn't
let
respond.
you on?
No, you didn't
Wait, what's your?
respond to my.
I didn't hear. I didn't hear. What's up?
Yeah.
I was
So
looking
I
at
just.
it.
Okay, so yeah, I just said that if they can have a space where they can speak uninterrupted without any opposition vocally, then I believe that we should be afforded the same ability. It has nothing to do with any personal distrust against any specific person or anything like that. I just think that that's what should occur. Right?
Okay.
Do you think that, like, is that so unreasonable? Like, go ahead.
Yeah, cool. You were in like a group chat with like people talking about doxing Arrow for fun and like talking about like swatting people and all this other shit.
Yeah.
There's clips of like tryharders swatting people. I'm
absolutely.
not gonna throw him. Wait. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. But like, dude, how is he supposed to know if you're not capable of that?
You were also in that chat, by the way. But
I know.
Yes.
But I wasn't on your guys'
but,
side.
Yeah, you absolutely were though. You said after clarity
I
after
was in a
speaking to
group
someone
chat with Seth the entire time.
Yeah, so were we.
What do you mean? So were you?
Yeah, like we had a group, like they had a group chat that they were talking to Seth in.
Like who?
I don't know,
like Ace?
Yeah, like no, Faxed and like Tryharder. They were talking to Seth like for like a good couple hours actually. But
so where they could like talk to them and
the point that I'm making is that the point that I'm making is that
I'm talking about like I
you,
took screenshots of you guys
okay,
talking about like
okay, I want to
Arrow
conclude this.
fun.
Wait, I want to conclude this very quickly. So you and I were both in this group chat, and just like me, and just like you, and just like me, neither of us. I don't fucking like defend what Tryharder did. I didn't even know what he did.
I'm not saying I'm not associating.
I'm not gonna.
I'm explaining what Seth's reason is. Seth is saying like, why? How is he supposed to know? Because he hasn't talked to you in like fucking years. How is he supposed to know if you don't know how to do that shit?
Oh, I don't really care. The point.
You don't
point
care
is,
that he's trying to be like.
I don't care. I don't really care for his reasons for what he did. I mostly care about the action in this case. So
they're
that's
pretty
not really
reasonable. It's a pretty good reason.
And I would consider what I'm saying pretty reasonable. So
how is it reasonable?
I just explained it. Do I need to explain again? Is this like difficult to understand? Oh, you're muted. Okay. I'll give you like. Oh, you're okay. You're gone. All right, never mind.
Okay. I don't know. There's not really much else to say, and this is just turning into a disagreement about other shit that had nothing to do with me. So, is there any last final questions before I leave?
Also, non-Gears, I do consider my action. I just said actions reasonable. I didn't say I don't consider them reasonable. They are reasonable.
I'm Australian.
Wait. So, Bats asked you, what are your thoughts on Trini's comment defending Seth? Are you referring to the video comment?
I'm not too sure.
Also, I'm not a hypocrite. In fact, I'm actually enacting the exact same thing I was subjugated to, right? Subjected to. That's the whole point.
I don't believe in swatting, doxing, or anything.
If anyone, I don't look, dude. I'm gonna be honest. This is not me. This is not me throwing Tryhard under the bus or anything. I had no idea about his history or who he was. He messaged me about this specific instance and told me, dude, I need your assistance here. Seth is doing this really bad shit. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I agree. I've been saying this for years. I had no idea I don't even know who half the people are talking about when they say oh, he doxed, oh, he swatted or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a part of this community anymore. I don't know these people. I'm not up to date on on the drama or on the shit that takes place within this community. I just kind of look at shit at face value. To me, Tryharder was just some guy that messaged me who knew about how Seth truly was, and I was like, okay, dude, I'll go ahead and help you out. If he did something else before that without my knowledge, then obviously I'm not going to defend that. I don't know. I don't know shit about that because that's not a situation I was a part of. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay. I'm just going to finish this off.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say thanks for listening to me. I understand as to distancing this from your actual arguments and the validity involving Tryharder was seriously a bad move. Like I said, Tryharder approached me. I actually didn't want anything to do with this situation really, because I knew this was the exact reaction I was going to get. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys listening to my story. I understand you guys don't have to believe me, but thank you guys so much for even just bothering to listen. And yeah, thanks. Yeah. I'm not too sure what else really to say.
Yeah, there's not much else to say.
I'm not Kuros, I'm not here to debate, and I'm not lying. Seth literally has no fucking textual evidence, dude. He's got no form of Discord evidence. He's got nothing. Seriously, nothing at all. I don't. You can sit there and you can say shut the fuck up, you lying bitch or whatever. I really don't fucking give a cunt. I don't give a fuck. If you want to sit there and say I'm lying, who fucking cares? I know my truth, dude. Discord will have the fucking messages. So if I get in contact with Discord, I'll be sending them to the police.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not here to debate you. I'm not a debater. I left this community long ago for that exact reason, that I'm not sitting here for the fuck, because everyone was attempting to say that I was lying. So I wanted to come here and speak. That's why.
Yeah. Also, so you're not gonna persuade them. So I think that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not here to just persuade anyone. I was here to explain my story. Yeah. So that's it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
and talking about this.
You didn't refute anything Seth said, really. I mean, like I said, I have it all in the document. Seth hasn't posted any evidence whatsoever. You can sit there and call me a liar, but you guys are defending a person that actually has no physical evidence. So that's
also and also ironically enough, the document already refuted Seth's response without it even having occurred yet, because his entire response was chalked up to just him saying that he was joking when I already covered that as a potential excuse. It's I've
been speaking about this for 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, you're gonna keep arguing. So
I know.
Just.
Yeah, speaking as if you want to persuade. Sorry, I didn't realize people saying their story was persuading people. So you'll sit there and listen to a person that literally tried to solicit nudes off a fucking minor, but you won't sit there and actually listen to the minor's side of things.
You're not.
You're fucking cringe.
That's exactly what they'll do. So you're just gonna have to. You gotta accept that and just move on, my guy. Like I think that's.
And
this is
so
like.
that's all I'm going to say. And there's not much else I can say to the story. And if I could get more evidence, I would. So.
Also, next time, bring better questions, because a lot of those questions were repetitive as fuck.
Yeah, they were repetitive.
That's why this discussion kind of went in the same direction constantly, because everyone was asking the same shit.
Yeah.
How did you meet Seth? Like, I think you answered how did you meet Seth like 5 times in that discussion. So
yeah,
but all right, yeah. But thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
For those of you who take issue with the idea that others were not let on, then I hope you provided those same grievances to Seth when he did the same. And if you did, then you're consistent. I'll give you that. Absolutely. But if you didn't, then you're not. So, but thank you,
thank
Satire.
you.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. And I'll catch y'all later. I'm about to go to sleep. See you niggas later.